So I'm sitting here in Studio 5 of NRK in Oslo, Norway. The studio has just been fully refurbished with a full set of Martin lighting products with the Mac 1, the VC grids and the VC strips, and they've been used to an extremely nice application, so let's look at that.
We've been using moving lights as a key light for different setups a pretty long time actually, and we have a lot of experience with a combination of moving heads as key lights and conventionals. So we started to think about how can we adapt those experiences from that kind of productions into a more traditional new studio setup. In this project, I was a part of the design team for the new sort of design, overall design for all the new productions with NRK. It's involving the graphics, it's involving studio set designs, and it's also including lighting design. We had an older installation based on all conventional stuff, and then we need to sort of reinstall everything due to environmental issues and to get rid of the old fluorescent system. That sort of was the main argument for rebuilding and reinstall all the lighting.
Tidligere så var det jo sånn at Dagsrevyen og andre tilsvarende sendinger også var bemannet på lys. Etter hvert som tiden går og man skal effektivisere og så videre, så har det blitt prioritert vekk. Nå er det teknisk leder som avvikler lyset. Studio her ble ferdigstilt nå i mai med en ny visuell profil. Det er ingen fra lysgruppen, det er ingen lysfaglig personell som jobber i dette studio til daglig. Det er tekniske ledere som avvikler studio, og vi har måttet lage en løsning som gjør at hvem som helst nærmest skal kunne klare å forstå lysbordet og bruke det på en effektiv måte uten å ha lang opplæring.
This studio has mainly 3 shows every night, every day, all year round, and it's operated by a pretty small crew. So there's one person operating camera control, the lighting, and also live inputs from other sources. So he has a lot of tasks. So we had to sort of make sure that the light setup was as easy as possible to operate, but also gave possibilities to fine adjust every setting in every position. It's 13 positions used mainly for the presenters and guests and so on, and we're also producing in different camera angles, so it's a lot of flexibility built into what seems to be a quite simple production setup. And then we started to dig into how to use the moving light fixtures to be able to adapt smaller adjustments during the live performance or during the shows each night. And of course these fixtures we end up with is solving these issues really well. So we had the ability to fine adjust both the positions, the zoom range and the color settings during the live performance or the shows every night. Every position is standard evenly lit, but you can very easily go in and fine control and fine tune the lighting for different positions. And that's also move the color control from the conventional camera control system to the lighting. And that's a sort of a new way to work in this kind of productions for us. The noise level is really crucial for this kind of application. So fixtures with higher noise level would be possible to use here. And the combination of the compact size made it possible to have more fixtures placed in a small area, which was important because the presenter desk is lit for 7 positions around the table. So we need to have many fixtures close to each other. Lighting quality, the color rendering is more important for us than the light output itself. It's more than sufficient light output in this application for us. And it's also important to mention that in this setup it was really important to avoid too much spill light on the set and on the large LED screens. The accessory with a hex crate makes that possible.
Det er ingen Q-lister i tradisjonell forstand. Det er en mye mer analog tilnærming til hvordan du opererer de ulike posisjonene. Og så er det makroer som skifter hele settinger når vi går til nye steder i rommet og så videre. Alt er sydd opp på DMX, sånn som det er i dag, ordinært MA-nett til node, også DMX ut derfra. Men det er også kablet P3-nettverk gjennom alle Mac-kodene. Ikke for at vi skal lage Tutti Frutti og P3-show med de, Men for å kunne oppdatere de, og for å ha en overvåkning over driftstid og disse tingene også. Dette studioet jo i bruk hver eneste dag, mange timer om dagen. Og da det viktig å ha oversikt over hvor lenge lampene går og hvordan det står til med ting, rett og slett.
I've been focusing on both the lighting for the news anchors and the guests in the studio, and also the lighting behind the set, which is sold by VC Grids today. The design process involved Trond Erga as a set designer and Jørn Weberg as a graphical designer, which is he made the content for the studio, both on the LED screens and also the set.
Grunntanken jo at det må være enkelt, det må være idiotsikkert, og det må være intuitivt. Hensikten at du skal aldri ha behov for å legge noen lamper i programmer og ha en viss risiko for at du får en uønsket bevegelse som folk ser. Alt laget så smooth som mulig for at du skal kunne bare intuitivt forstå det ved at du har 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 lamper det vel på det meste i noen posisjoner, hvor de ligger i rekkefølge fra lampe 1 til 7 på fadere, og du drar opp en fra venstre, så treffer du deg på venstre side, fra høyre så det høyre side, og så videre. Siste spaken alltid spissen. Du trenger ikke å vite hvilke fixture-nummer som hører til hvilke posisjoner, du trenger ikke å trykke på noen grupper, du trykker bare, nå jobber vi med posisjon 1, så har du alle lampene for posisjon 1 rett foran deg, gjør små raske justeringer, og så ferdig, gå videre til neste. Når vi får en ny gjest, ny programleder eller hva som helst, trykker du på en makro for posisjon 1, og så går vi tilbake til standard, til der vi begynte. Mac One var antagelig aldri tiltenkt det her, men det fungerer veldig bra. En liten, lett, fleksibel lampe som gjør jobben superbra.
I think the overall result really stood up to what we have started to think about. It's also really nice to see and hear from the people operating the daily shows that they find this solution really good. We are working with different studio applications in NRK based on this setup now. We have a smaller studio in the news department, and we also have several studios around the country based on this design solution.